You say again there, fuckers. What's going on? This one might sound like bullshit, but honest to God's truth, it really happened. It was a stark, dark, stormy night. Kind of like, how Ohio usually is. And this casino just opened up right around the corner. Hell, I could throw a rock at it. But I'd rather just walk. It was my crazy aunt's birthday. She wanted to go to the casino for her birthday, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, I walk in, I was like, man, dude, what? I was like, dude, I have $10 in my pocket, man. What in the fuck am I doing in a casino? Well, it was walkable, so if I wanted to leave, I could. Well, in the midst of all the chaos, because the place just opened, and the entire fucking state just fucking piled in there. It was like walking through the fucking high school at fucking class change. Eventually, I got separated from everybody. I got $10 in my pocket, and I'm kind of thirsty. So y'all know what I did. I went and found me a beverage. It was an expensive beverage. Left me with $1 in my pocket. I look around, the party I'm with is nowhere to be found. It's kind of a small place. It's not like Vegas. It's basically just a warehouse with a bunch of fucking poker tables and things where you pull the lever. Slot machines. I don't know. I was walking around and looking for my mom. And I walked up to this machine. For some reason, was just calling me to it. It was like God was speaking to me. And it was like, Dan, you should have this. And I walked up to it and I put my last dollar in this fucking machine. And pulled the lever. All of a sudden, all these bells and whistles and shit started fucking going off. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And dude sitting next to me, man, in the next slot machine was like, dude, you just hit the jackpot. And it just kept going up. Kept going up. And before that, when we were pulling up to it, man, we got behind a car that had my initials on it. And I told my mom, I was like, man, if I win more than $500 a night, I'm getting on a bus tonight. Head back to Florida. And I had warrants. Long story. All of a sudden, that thing got, over $1,000. And, like people were surrounding me. It was weird. They were like, I want next. I was like, dude, I fucking cashed out. It was like I hit the button and this fucking ticket popped out and I took it to the fucking clerk and they gave me a bunch of fucking cash. And finally I found my mom and my aunts. I was like, guess what? I was like, I'm leaving right now. And I showed my mom the ticket and she about fucking shit her pants. And people were like, no way. And sure as shit, man. A few days later, I was back in Florida. Of course. That's what I always do. But when I got there, It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, to say the least. When I first got down there, I was hanging with my brother, and he lived on this conservation preserve. Really cool place. There in Marathon. And one day, bird starts fucking freaking out, man. We had a big old macaw, hence, yeah, we've already talked about the, Marley. He starts fucking wigging out. And I can't hear none of it. I didn't even know what was going on. I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking back, and I'm staring at the fucking ceiling. And I'm trying to turn my head, but my body wasn't letting me. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Then all of a sudden I'm asking myself, why am I throwing water on myself? Because I had a cup of water in my fucking hand. Then I woke up on the floor and I'm looking up and it looks like my fucking mother. But it was my sister-in-law. Yeah, hallucinations is fucking weird, man. And I was like, I finally started to fucking come to. But it was the weirdest shit, man. I had a seizure and I could remember every fucking moment of it. When the EMTs fucking walked in, first thing they asked me, like, what's your name? I gave them my birth name. Told them, yeah. They're like, do you know where you're at? And I said, Columbus, Ohio. They're like, no, sir, you're in Marathon, Florida. You're coming with us. I'm like, wow. They took me to the hospital, ran me about fucking 20 grand worth of fucking tests, and fucking sent me on my way, and I've been fine ever since. Gave me a little Valium on the way out the door, but that was about it. And then a couple weeks later happened. And I got carted by a fucking cop. I ain't getting into any of the other details, that's personal. And they found out I had warrants, so they hauled me off. Shit happens. That just goes to show, man, how good can go from bad to fucking worse real fucking quick. Next time, I don't know who the fuck am I to speak. Yeah, shoot first. I let God sort the rest out. Who knows? See y'all fuckers later. Peace.